Welcome to your weekly reading. Let me share the information with you. We have 4 tarot cards and 1 angel answer card. We have the King of Wands, followed by the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. Lots of wand energy there. And look at this one, the 6 of Pentacles. Now, the angel answer card, the word for the week is, can you see that there? Forgiveness. Okay, I get a real strong sense of this forgiveness word is, yeah, okay, so you know me by now. Sometimes they're talking to me and I have to just make sure I don't, I sometimes say, are you sure, is that right? But I'm doing it in my mind. So if I pause, you know what's going on. So the forgiveness, I'm getting a big, strong sense for many of you, many of us, it's about forgiving ourselves. Yes, okay. So they've just given me a wave of energy, a wave of energy. So what in your life at the moment are you beating yourself up about? It could be anything. So if you're not in the relationship that you think you deserve or want, or you're not in the job, or you're not, you're not earning the money that you feel like you deserve or you should, and you're not living in the right place, all of that sort of stuff. And we don't mean to them. Sometimes this is very unconscious. It's below the surface what you're doing. You've got this program running where you are being quite hard on yourself about different things. I shouldn't have done this. Why did I make that decision? Why did I do that? Why did I say to that person I would help with this? And you're going back and your regrets and all of this sort of stuff, and it feels like holding on to a lot of things that I wish I hadn't done that, I shouldn't have said this, I should do this, I should, all these shoulds. It feels like you need to be easy on yourself this week. Where do you need to forgive yourself? Where do you need to say, look, ease up a little bit? That's what I feel. I'm going to bring these 2 up together, the King and Queen of Wands. These are really powerful cards. Now, in terms of the wands, we're talking about, it could be enterprise, business, work, career, job. Also, me personally, it could be your life purpose, your passion. But it could be just things that you are passionate about, things that you love, that really deep within your heart and soul. For some of you, you might have people helping you, guiding you, supporting you, giving you advice, maybe even making you an offer. It's coming from these type of people. Now, the King and Queen of Wands, they are entrepreneurial, they're leaders, they're dynamic, they're exciting. They're like the Richard Bransons of the world, and all of the people that are real entrepreneurs, and they're passionate about what they do. They're passionate about life. They love life. And so the King and Queen of Wands, you might be coming into contact with them. They might be helping you, guiding you, supporting you, offering you some words of wisdom, words of advice, offering you opportunities, inviting you to see things different, to look at things different. Because it's so strong this week, look out for these people, won't you? Now, if it's not someone else, it might be you. Now, in that case, guys, and I'm getting an excited feeling. So I think for many of you, this is your energy. Independence, leadership, entrepreneurial energy, dynamic energy, passion, things that you love and enjoy. So maybe this week that's where your focus is. Or if you've lost your way a little bit, this is about you coming back to this, you coming back to your leadership role, your entrepreneurial ideas and dreams and desires. These people take no prisoners, and I don't mean that in a very egotistical way, although there can be, that's one of the flip sides to it. But on the positive aspect, they're just so magnetic. You know, if they walk into a room, you know they walk into a room. So this is also about owning your power. So there could be, oh, right, yeah, for some of you, they're just telling me it's linking into the forgiveness. When we are in victim mode and we're not forgiving ourselves or, you know, the circumstances or whatever's going on, we're in victim mode. We're like, oh, poor me, and we're either victim or martyr. This can happen quite a lot. Now, when we do that, we have given away our energy. It could be to someone else or just the universe. We've just given it away, and we're not saying this is who we are. This is the role that I have in this life. This is what I'm about. This is why I'm here. That is owning your energy. So whoever you are, whatever it is, whatever's important to you, whether you're a mother, a father, a partner, a wife, a husband, a manager, a supervisor, could be anything, a cook, a chef, a gardener, you know, a good listener, a whatever, an uplifter, whatever. That is your role. Own it. That's what I'm getting, really loud and strong. No more sweeping it under the carpets, no more ignoring it, no more trying to push it to one side. Step into your role and own it. Own every single thing about it and feel it in every cell of your being, every fibre of your being. I'm sure we've had a similar message a few weeks back because that rings a bell. So this is about taking who you are, owning it, really believing it, and then sharing it with the world with no apologies, okay? No apologies. You don't need to be forgiven. Oh, I'm getting different dimensions to this now. You don't need to be forgiven for who you are. Who you are is perfect, wonderful, and we want to see it. Okay, now I think for many people you are doing that. You're starting on this journey because the Two of Wands says that. You're right at the beginnings of success, of a new adventure, of a new journey, of a new path unfolding. This means that you're on the right track, you're doing the right things. But look, I want to draw your attention to the world in this person's hand. They're looking out to sea, they're looking out at the potential, the possibility, and they have the world in their hands. So everything is to play for. Everything is to play for. Yeah. Okay, and Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is getting what you deserve from the universe. Interestingly, what they've just said to me, my angels and guides, is you will not receive these things until you properly stand up and own it. You know, it was a bit like, let me just share a little bit of my story, not a lot, but just a little bit. But when some of you have been following me for a couple of years now, and when I first started this, I had sort of connections to the corporate world and that, and I thought, oh, I don't know, what if they see me? Is it all right to be a reader? Is it all right to be an intuitive? Is it okay to be an empath? You know, all of them things. Oh, I don't, you know, and I used a different name. So until they sort of said, enough of that, own your power, Estelle. Own your power. Stop with all of that. Stop hiding. Come out into the world. Use your name, you know, all of that sort of stuff. That's the feeling I'm getting. That's the feeling I'm getting. Where some of you are still hiding it, you know, hiding who you are. You are taking steps, and this is the recognition. Well done. But it feels like forgive yourself for all the things that you feel you've done wrong, or you should have done, or you shouldn't have done. Forgive yourself and know that who you are is perfect, and step fully into this now, because the potential, the world in your hand, it's like you've got everything. You've got everything there at your disposal. Everything, absolutely everything. So yeah, and they want to give it to you. But they can't give this to you until you own it and really stand in the center of it. It's like standing in the center of the fire. Now, it's interesting because we've got all wands apart from this one and the forgiveness. The wands do represent fire, and I do get a really big, strong energy. You have to stand in the middle of the fire being your passion, your energy, your who you are, you know, your essence, your vibrancy, the life force, you know. That's for me, that's the image they're giving me of the fire. So you've got to stand right in it, owning it, not shying away from who you are, not saying, not apologizing it, not asking for forgiveness for it. Then and only then will the universe start to really bring you I was gonna say bring you your desires, but they were just said to me over and above, because what your desires and your dreams and your goals are nothing compared to what they can bring to you in your life. So this is about receiving. Traditionally, this is about receiving all of the riches and the wealth and the prosperity and the money. So it might be a very good week for money and wealth and prosperity for some of you, but feels like you've got to do this work. You've got to forgive yourself, and you've got to stop apologizing for who you are. I just get the feeling of people like uncloaking themselves and like, this is who I am. That's what the universe wants for you for this week. It's only when you own it, truly own who you are. It's only when you do that that you will be able to really, truly receive from the universe. I hope it's a great week. Thank you so much for watching.